Hello, everyone, and welcome to our monthly podcast in English. This is already our third podcast since we started producing again. But before we begin, I would like to introduce everyone who will be sharing with us today. Starting with our SCMs. Doctor, can you say hello to the guys?
Hello guys, how are you?
Doctor? Okay. Also, we have VA Lefyr. Lefyr, can you explain a little bit more about yourself? Which vocation you play? Which server you play usually? Can you speak a little bit more?
Alright. Hello guys, my name is Lefyr. I am volunteer agent in Kakele, like Sion said. Probably you already saw me answering some reports that you sent to us in game or some social media. I'm here for the first time in the English podcast, and I hope you enjoy the new content that are coming to Kakele. Um, at the moment, I play with Mage, but I already played with Warrior and Zerker. Personally, I like more the Mage because with him I can hunt alone, or if I want, I can play with a team. So there is no way me to say there is no team. I'm not going to hunt. I play on South America Hat, but I already played in Lime and Blue as well. Uh, and the last question was how much time I played the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's about 2 years.
Is that good time already since the game has a little bit more than 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Also, I would like to introduce another guest we have today, and he is Scorekeeper. Scorekeeper, can you explain a little bit more about yourself? Which vocation you play usually? Which server? How much time you play on the Kakele? Can you sample a little bit?
Sure. Yo everyone, my name is Scorekeeper here. I play Warrior as a big vocation and I played the Kakele for probably 1.5 years.
Nice, nice. Which server you play?
I play currently on EU Green.
You green rupee on one, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. First, personally, I am happy to have you two here. Both you are always helping us at the game, always interacting with the community, answering questions, and guiding people around. And I want you guys to know that it's very important to us, and that's always motivated us to do our best. Even because these two people do what they do without charging anything. They just wanting to help on Kakalik being growing stronger and stronger. And also, if you want to be a tutor or want to participate more in the content of the game, on the moderation part, you can become a tutor, become a volunteer agent, and participate more, helping us with the players. We have our registration open for those who want to become a tutor. And the signing is very simple. Just send us an email at apply@kakele.io, telling why you should become a tutor, what do you like to help with, and also what makes you want to help. After that, who knows? Maybe you can become a tutor. Want to? I
Uh,
think Lefyr can speak a little bit some about moderation. He was tutor, and now he is at VA. Can you say it, Lefyr?
yeah. Well, Zion, it's good to say that we was a tutor too. We spent much time as a tutor helping a lot of the people find bugs and feedbacks to pass to the devs and SCMs. A good point too is that you have a special chat on Discord. You as a player that play the game every day, see many players being inappropriate in the chat, and you may pass this to us in your chat, helping with the moderation. Uh, Not only reports, obvious, but feedbacks that people are saying in the chat, bugs, and the most important, in my opinion, and I think Zion agree with it, is helping other players, especially beginners who don't know much about the game yet. This really motivates people to keep playing. Um,
Also, you can share freely your ideas, your suggestions, like I have one idea that maybe fits well on Kakele, and we are missing without having it. And this is important, this feedback, because also the tutors and volunteer agents, they bring the players' feedback. Like Scorekeeper is a player, and personally, he always talking to me when he say he saw something wrong. He can feel free to ask me some doubts. Um, I don't know if Scorekeeper wants to talk something about it.
Yeah, if I have a problem or something, I just go talk straightly to the SEMs and they'll just handle it.
Okay.
No, talking about me, Zion again. We got
Yeah.
promoted to VA juniors, and well, it's not a short way. It's a long way, like 4 months or more. But
Hmm.
if you like the game and that moderation part, I really recommend it. I think Zion will agree with me. It's
Mm-hmm.
really cool and gratifying to see people congratulations you for your work and more.
Yeah, I personally have a big story on moderation part. That I was a former player for like 2 years, and then I turned it on a tutor two, became a volunteer agent junior, then I became a volunteer agent, and then after the BGS, I turned it on a same team, which I help the English community, taking care about the European servers, North American servers, Asia server. So I honestly can say that it's pretty amazing being part of this team, helping on development, in helping the players in the same parts we already have tested one time when we play it. But if you feel free, if you want to feel this sensation in yourself and want to help the game grow, feel free to send us an application. So maybe one day can we be a tutor or a volunteer agent, okay? I will talk a little bit about our camera mode. I will ask for Doctor. Can you open the camera mode, please? Doctor, você pode abrir o camera mode, por favor? As the Doctor is putting our camera mode, I will explain it a little bit for you guys. This system is a system where we can interact a little bit more with the community in the sense of being able to show up to the community. And besides that, who participates will also be gaining some reputation points and Kakele coins. Of course, for you to be able to participate, you need to consent by checking the option that accepts to be streamed in camera mode in your game menu. Also, I want you to warn you that we don't show information like level of your character, equipped items, status, information, or private messages, because we care about the privacy of each player. Remember, to earn that coins, you need to hunt or do something like quests or some kind of content for at least 10 minutes. Standing in the depot doesn't count. So if you got be streamed on a live stream and you are just stop at on the depot, it doesn't count. Surely, Sergio will change the camera to another player. So this is an important point. So, but we do almost daily live streams to the players in camera mode here on YouTube or on Twitch. So be sure to follow us here and there so you can keep up to date and how to other players play the game, where they hunt, and how they do some quests. This might be interesting. Lefyr,
Zion,
Scorekeeper. Oh,
children asked if we'll talk about the new update, I think. And yes, children, it's a podcast before the. It's the last podcast before the update.
mhm.
So we will talk about the next update. I think not now, but stay tuned.
Well, we have some interesting things upcoming on the next update. I will talk briefly about some interesting topics, including mounts, cards, and maybe speak a little bit more about the parties. But this will be we will be talking alongside coming the along with the update the podcast. Okay. I will check the comments from the guys here. Scorekeeper, there you have some fans right here. Harry Scorekeeper, baby, show them your size secret speech. Honestly,
Yeah.
I doesn't have a native and not a native speaker like you. But say hello to
Mhm.
your fans.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I hope you guys are watching the podcast. And first time, by the way.
Also, we have the comment of Infernalist X. All prize Scorekeeper, the warrior goat. Since you have
Yes.
a lot of fun, right?
Yep.
So, guys, at the comment, I wish like to ask you if you guys have some doubts, suggestions to us. Feel free to use your comments so we can chat and interact a little bit with you guys. But also, I cannot leave to ask you guys to support this live stream, this podcast, giving your like. This will help in Kakele divulgation, and also it shows that encourages us to come here and create this content for you. So this is very important. Today I'm going to ask you a goal of 50 likes. I know you guys can do it, right? Isn't that much? Because beating our goal, who knows? Maybe we can comment on a spoiler. So I'm counting on you guys to leave in your like, okay? Speaking a little bit about the patrons now, guys. I think some of you already know how the systems work, but surely there are some people they are coming now and doesn't know. And now, after I asked for your like and your support, I would wish to like to thank to everyone who are supporting us, and these are the patrons. For those who still don't know or never heard, we have a patron system at Kakele. This system helps a lot at the development of the game, and also I already want to thank them for the support, for believing in this project, since they always collaborating with us. And guys, in the Patreon system, we have two modalities. One being bronze, another being the gold tier. In these two modalities, we will have some access to Discord channels. These channels are exclusive to the patrons, and also the patrons will be getting some exclusive things in real life, like mug, exclusive T-shirt. These merchandising items are for collector, so that means whichever every update, we will get a new T-shirt and a new unique mug. So if you have like the underwater theme now, on the next one it will be another kind of design of mug and a shirt. But also they have early access to the test server, so they can test and see which is coming on the update. But more information with more details, I will be asking you to take a look at our site. Search for Patreon and see what the benefits we have there. We have nice people that chat and interact on the exclusive chats, giving ideas, opinions, and much more. So check it out.
Well, I was going to let Zion talk about this system Patreon alone, but I can't pass up the fact that there's a new skin after 12 months of Patreon, I think. Gold Patreon. Very beautiful. Probably you guys already saw this skin in some WhatsApp group or social network. And it is the chromatic golden dragon skin. Like, it's
Mhm.
not the only benefit that have in this system, but this skin is certainly one of the most coolest reasons to have the Patreon, as well as the t-shirts and mugs that monthly designs.
Uh,
And by the way, you forgot to say that away um, all months the people get Kakele coins and premium, and it helped too much today.
Yeah, also at Patreon, we have more benefits than that I commented earlier. And so it would be good if you guys check. So maybe you guys can help us supporting on developing the game. All right. Uh, Checking the comments at the chat. Everybody continues praising Scorekeeper.
Scorekeeper is a god.
Yep, I am the goat.
But is commenting about you too. Also, it's so funny.
Yeah,
Guys, if you have questions to do, please feel free to ask on the comments, okay? We'll be reading.
yep.
Uh, do you want to talk something, Scar?
Talk about Patreon or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Patreon is really good. Brings you a lot of benefits for Calculate and for many players. So if you can, you all can have a choice to buy the Patreon, and yeah, and start having fun in Calculate.
Also, it's a different way which we can be more closer to the devs, also to the SMs. Also, if you send us a message, we will answer you as always. We don't have any problem about this. We like to enter in contact with the community, but like the good Patreon, you can see some spoilers first. You have some like I said before, more contact with the staff itself because since you are supporting in the directly in the Kakele, it will be bring more possibilities. So we can evolve more ideas, upgrade some features that maybe need some fixes. Like this opens some doors that we can work with, but that's really important. Speaking a little bit also from our social medias, I cannot fail and comment about it. For those who still don't know Kakele very well, and for those who already are from Kakele too, I wanted to let you know we have our social medias. And it is very important you guys to follow there, because actually we are running an event at at the website Gleam.io. So you guys can check more information at the Discord. This event will be bringing more prizes. Uh, I think you guys may interest on it. The first place on it will receive 10 nanos and 1,050 Kakele coins, a Kakele t-shirt, and a gold trophy. The second place will receive 5 nanos, 1,000 Kakele coins, a Kakele mug, and a silver trophy. And in the third place, the player will receive 1 nano, 500 Kakele coins, and a bronze trophy. So this is important to you guys follow our social medias because you guys will know more about the game itself, the coming events, which spoilers we are revealing, entering contact with us, seeing this podcast. I think, Lefyr, can you speak a little bit about the event, about our
Yeah,
social medias?
yeah. Always people think that we don't see the Discord forum or Facebook or something else. But it's fake. I can say for myself, always that I woke up, the first thing that I do in my day is check the social medias. And all good ideas I pass to the SCMs in our monthly meeting. And I like to say that because I'm a player too. I want the game each day better. Um, talking about the Gleam.io, uh, don't do these events only for the prizes because you can share in our Facebook and Instagram your ideas. And like I said, I will pass this to the devs and SCMs, and the SCMs will see too. So it's very important to us to receive these feedbacks from the community.
Mm-hmm. Now, for those who want to know more about our social medias, we have the Facebook, also the Facebook group, where people post their screenshots of hunts and drops, where we the staff post some screenshots about the new content. Like this week, we already posted, I think, 1 or 2 spoilers on between the days.
Yeah, posters
Uh,
about the new items. That's very
yeah,
good.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Also, we have the Reddit and Discord where you can interact directly with us. And also there is the forum on them, which you can create your idea, put some details, and we can talk with each other and how about this idea, if we can improve, maybe change some stuff, implement in the game, or maybe remove from the game. This is important feedback that you guys give to us, because this will make let us know how the game is going on. So without you guys talking to us, being approaching with us, we do not know exactly what's happening on the game or on the servers itself, on the life day for a player. So we care so much about this part. And also we have the YouTube and Twitch where you can watch our podcast and camera mode lives. We have even to TikTok, which we are making some really cool content. Like I'm not sure if the doctor already wasn't on TikTok, but made the creation of Colossus from the past to date in time lapse. It will be so nice, and I think it will be do it again. Uh, we also have the Twitter where we post some cool info. So sometimes if you don't have time to check, you can just go to Twitter and get informed too. As you can see, we have a lot of content here that you can follow us and stay tuned with the news.
We
So,
also have memes on this social media, so it's very fun to see.
mhm. So be sure to follow us and keep us with our news, okay? Let me read the comment. Vati, he
Hmm.
was made a poll 43. Will there ever be something like watch list on market? This is an interesting thing. We can think about it, but I think more details should be talked would be good, because we must see in how much it will impact. I don't know, maybe on the screen, if it's gonna be needed to show on the screen, or if it will be affecting some mechanics at the market. We must study this, but if you have a detailed idea and want to comment, and also if you feel free to bring some images to example your idea, feel free to give us that feedback, okay?
Have one more comment that is from Vat.
Yeah.
Introducing rent system you can pay at market for an item which will be returned after a period of time to his owner. Well, I think the Mage One TV posted this on suggestions, alright? I
Mhm.
don't remember exactly, but personally I like the idea, but it needs to be correct because, well, it's a item that will return to the player, so it's dangerous if you think.
Honestly, what I can see as a vision of SM, this is dangerous because when you involve more than one player between using items, you must check what's going on those accounts in sense if they are doing something wrong. Like if I have an item and I rent to Lefyr, and Lefyr doing something and gets banned. So how can I retrieve my item? You know. So this is one important point that we must think about it. Uh, I think renting itself not would be the best idea. I think it's one of the ways we can think about it, but surely we cannot discard. All ideas are welcome, but we must think in the consequences between the maybe if I rent for your item and the other player transfer from the server, well, you know, if I was in Violet server with that item and rent to the other, and this person just changed the server, how can I retrieve this item? You know, this may occur some bugs. This may cause some conflicts because we need to study every kind of point when we are implementing a new kind of system and or upgrading some feature to not crash the existent features and new systems that are becoming. I think it's a that Do you want to comment something, Scorekeeper?
Hmm. Renting system. Yeah, it's a little bit of risk or something. Like yeah, like you said before, you might get banned or something if something goes wrong. And yeah, but otherwise, I think the renting system will they'll put a hold on that.
Hmm. Yeah, we cannot discard the idea totally. In fact, every idea is a good idea. But like I said, we must think in the way that it doesn't affect the other players. But
Yeah,
we will think on that.
and it's not possible to because sometime ago, like 2 years, Bruno and Lucas was saying that it was impossible to implement the mounts, and now we are closer than before to have mounts. So
Closer
nothing
no,
is
we are
possible.
already almost inputting in the game. In the
Yeah.
next update, we already will have. So before we talk the mounts, I must talk about the new server. I cannot forget to talk about it. For
Hmm.
who still don't know very well, Kakao, we just have launched it in March 4th. The PvP server, the Violet one, it's a very active with lots of fighting going on. Although the last time I checked it, it was two guilds fighting for the dominance of the server. So if you want to get a new server, fresh new one, like PvP, I invite you all to go there and to pay a visit and play the new server, remembering that it is worth a prize for the first place in each location. These awards include such items like a crest, a very powerful tool, and that few people have even used in those days. So do not miss the chance. You can still participate and still can get the higher levels and get the rank and maybe win the crest. This was a great ask from the community that made to us open a new server for North America. In the case, it's a PvP, and we are happy that the server is growing stronger. Keep many people online, keep the fights and wars. So we reinforce or invite. So if you are kind of lost or want to something new, also North America has a nice thing even for those who play on Europe or South America. But surely the best is North America for those who live there. But there's a active community there, and the focus of the Kakao is there. So feel free to play in a new world in a new server. Okay?
Well, few
Yeah.
days ago, I saw so much players that only speak English looking for a server to play, or better, looking for a guild to play with. Dutch
Mhm.
people speak more English than Spanish, like in Lime, or more English than Polish, like the Europe Green. This both on Discord and the other social networks like Facebook. I saw more in Discord people saying,
Mhm.
but they was saying that don't have much guilds on these servers, and some even waiting for the launch of the Violet server. So, dude, if you are looking for some guilds, friends that only speak English mostly, don't miss this chance. The server is still in the beginning, and in particular, I think this beginning is the coolest part of the game.
Yeah. Also, I wish to like to recommend the other servers too. If you don't like PvP or don't like a new released server, you like a more established one, because we have sure those cases too. We have to think on those cases. And also, if you lost in the game, maybe it's your first week playing, you don't know how much to do, you feel kind of lost. Feel free to make our Discord your home, so where you can say which server you play, your in-game name. We always have some people inviting them to the guild because it's important to them have many members active, playing together, doing some objectives, quests, hunts. Uh, be part of one team. I personally, before I was SCM, I was in many guilds, and I played in first in blue server, then I played in lime server, played in orange server, and lastly I played in pink server. So it depends which intent you have to. But if you feel lost, if you want to have some guidance, want to be more informated, feel free to use our Discord. We will answer you guys your questions with so much pleasure. We are always happy to have this contact with you all. Okay. Lefyr, let's talk a little bit about one interesting topic.
Let me
Let,
let me see.
let me think. Let me ask to the guys on the chat what they think. Guys, what do you guys think about party system?
Well, it's a request from players
Somebody
that I've
will write on the comments about the party system. Surely, this is a interesting topic.
yeah. It's also a request from players that have since 2 years ago.
We have some comments like Paul is happy with Estia, it's good and bad. Well, I will speak a little bit about the parties guy. First of all, I won't be entering in further details, okay? But I will have some information to give you guys. And after many requests of you all, when I say many, it was really a large amount of requests that you guys made to us. We barely make you guys make us crazy about making party systems. So here we are with party system. So we will be bringing the system, and you can take notes on that. We will be have the system inside the Kakele in the next update. Of course, why a new party system? Many of you may be wondering how it will work, what are the advantages and disadvantages of all kind of things. And what I can say for now is it's a system that we'll be implementing at the first time. It will be a simple system at the beginning, okay? In this party system, you can play in a group of 5 players, but in this case, these 5 players must be in the 5 different vocations. In other words, or you will need to one of each vocation for the party to be really have an effect, and you can receive the proper bonus. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot go in details about the bonus because until the actual update, it might be change something, and we do have too many calculations to see and how this will impact into the game. Remembering that the bonus will only affect you if you have 5 vocations at your party. So it's no use setting up a party with 1 warrior, 1 alchemist, or 3 mages, because this will not work. You will not get that bonus. You can make a party, but you won't receive that bonus. And also to prevent the opposite from happening and end up excluding one or other from playing together. But just to give you a small idea of the bonus percentage we intend to put in, it's around the 5 to 10% bonus on experience. And then I would like to know from you guys in the chat, what you guys think? Put in the comments so we can talk about it, explain if it's low, if it's too much, which way should be implemented, because we want to be implemented in a good manner, and if it's necessary to make some adjustments, we will do it. But this is always getting feedback from you, and also we are analyzing the parties itself. We do also have some other ideas to put in the party system, and we do want it to be something more flashy and to give something cool to the players, and also to encourage them to participate on the system. But this will only happen as the update comes, and also with the feedbacks, so we can improve a little bit more the system. We know maybe sometimes the first version won't be the perfect one, exactly what the players maybe wish it, but this is, I think, in my opinion, most than a proof that the staff itself is hearing the comments from the players, are listening their suggestions. We care a lot about the suggestions, and I think that from this topic, Lefyr, also Scorekeeper, can talk to both our players. Can you guys comment a bit, speak with the guys?
Well, like I said, it's a request from players that have it since 2 years ago. I started to play listening about the chance of a parry system, and since the instances were implemented to the game, people really wanted the system to be easier to hunt with your team and have some bonus effect. I really think that the system will be great, advance in the game. It will make it more polished in this regard.
Mhm.
Will bring in more quality of life, man. I
Yeah,
think.
this is one important thing because we have many complaints about this part because sometimes you are just getting XP with your party and someone comes and gets your experience too. So we know that this is boring. We know that it's difficult. Maybe sometimes get stressed, but I think with the party system will add some quality of life. Surely, always returning on what I meant before. It's important, you guys, to test itself when the test server comes, test properly, and talk with us exactly what you guys felt with details. For us, doesn't make sense. Some of comments like, "Oh, the party system is bad," but he doesn't give in more detailed information. He doesn't speak why exactly that system isn't worth or is not so good. This is always important. It might be get repetitive when I talk about this. But this is to you guys see the importance of about it. Like we already have meetings from the staff every week that we discuss some the players' ideas, like some mechanics that should be fixed, some quests that maybe need some changes to work well, like some visual necessities that you guys may need, like teleport. I don't know. So this all is important. That feedback you guys give from us at the when testing and using our social medias. Okay.
And keep in mind that all can be changed into the update, so your feedback is very important.
Mm.
Mhm.
Scorekeeper, what do you think about parties?
The party system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree what you said about the party system. It gives you like many benefits when you have like the exact locations, but there can also be like disadvantages too when you're leading a party here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's important. I will read the comments right now.
Want me to read the comments?
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Okay, starting from the top here. Where is my cheese Alora's glove? Act doctor and Doctor calculate. I have no idea. All
it's okay.
43.
Let me read it here. Right. Poll 43. I think just 5 people should be needed, no matter the vocation. Uh, this poll is an important topic that might we must chat about it because the intent of party isn't only doing a group of 5 players and just go for a hunt. This is to implement all vocations like hunter, like berserkers into the hunts itself. Surely, from the beginning, it won't be the perfection that you guys may wish, but we must start from low and see what the effects that may can happen in the game alongside this update that will be coming until the next one. And this about the 5 vocations is necessary because we already have many complaints about some vocations that aren't invited to some parties. And in my opinion, that might should be the 5 vocations because you bring more versatilities. Also, if you have some problem about one vocation in your hunt, you can teach that player, how you can positioning, how you can do. Personally, when I was a player, I my favorite duo was Warrior with a Berserker because I've had a friend that he was so many ability in playing a Zerker that I have no necessity to move, like to sustain my perfect stand. Mm, So I could resist more, and he also aggroes and lures and positions me. So it depends on how the play style of the players. One thing I personally always recommend to the players is test your character at the maximum, because usually when you have the chance to test it, and I don't know, maybe if you are in a party and everybody on the party have died and you are alone, you must know very well which limit your character has. So this is an important point. But about the party without the specific vocations, it won't happen. It will be necessary the 5 vocations, okay?
It's a good point too, because have Zerkers and Hunters that, okay, they like to play solo, alone, but they like to play in group too. And this actually is not very possible because the people prefer like one knight, one alchemist, and 3 mages. And now this will change the update because they will be invited to these groups and like the game too. So I think it will be fun.
Yeah, exactly. One comment from Paul43. How to get the magical scroll hat? This is a mystery. I think you should look for uh, a chance, maybe a hint. It's hidden somewhere at the parts. I don't know. But keep on searching. But I think the straw hat some many players already have gotten.
Uh,
But
I
it's a cool
saw
hat.
I saw 2 players with this hat, no more than two.
No more.
No more.
Last time I say it was 2 players. It's too rare, so you can stand a chance to have a valuable one.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to search and explore, and maybe you can win the precious one hat. So I will speak about the official resellers for now. Past the party topic, for you who like simplicity, agility, and convenience, we have our official resellers. They already cover a good part of the sales here in America, South America, like Brazil, Venezuela, and others. And also, for those who live in Brazil, we have the Moedas, Gian XD, and also the Mage TV. Gian and Mage also accepts the payments from PayPal. So depending on the country which you live in, check with them if you can afford this payment method and buy your Kakele coins. We also have the site kakelecoin.com. It resells Kakele coins in Venezuela and also accepts some other countries too. And for those who live in Mexico, we have TO coins. These are direct reseller for some countries, and we can expedite your Kakele coins with a safe and fast purchase. But in case if you are not served by any of the above resellers, you can be accessing our official website and check out our store on it. Through our website, we work with Exola, one of the biggest sales companies in the games business, like Kakele Coins, Premium Time, Patrons, and others. So be sure to check out and see the prices and the facility so you can buy your Kakele Coins, buy all your stuff that you might need. Remembering that the using of the Exola, you register your email account, make the purchase, and will be sent a coupon at your email, which you will read in the game menu.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Well,
Lefyr?
as a player, I've seen a lot of people being robbed, many times even for not knowing about the existence of resellers. So it is very good to always remember that they offer Kakele coins too. It's good to say that they also offer several payment methods, like you said, Mage TV and Gian. They are from Brazil but accept PayPal, so it's very cool. It's make it even easier to take your Kakele coins.
Mhm. remembering, guys, that maybe sometimes if you want to see, to sell someone selling cheaper Kakele coins or that stuff, it may can occur you get being scammed, robbed. So it would be good if you guys always using our official resellers. We care a lot about the security of you guys and the safety of all. So this is important we talk in this topic. Okay. Let's go to the next topic. Cards.
All right.
Well,
Yep,
guys,
cards.
talking a little bit about the news, a little bit more about the news. As you well know, we will be bringing a new system beside all the other new systems we already have mentioned. This is the card system. At the first look, guys, these cards will be collectible, okay? We don't intend to give any attributes or stats to these cards, like armor, attack, magic, that the players may equip and use. This will be not happening for now. So reinforcing what I said before, as the first, they will be only collectible, since we plan to create many cards for you all to have it. Because the cards go through a whole process of in the art department, where it takes a while to develop them, approved by everyone on the game art, finalize their creation and implementing in the game. Unfortunately, it's not so fast, but we can say that we are very happy and with everything that we are already being produced. And we want to be improving this system more and more as the next updates comes out. As you can see, I will ask to the doctor, can you show the cards, please? Doctor, você pode mostrar as cartinhas, por favor? So, until doctor put the cards, like you guys see, with this you guys can see the cards have some elements, and with that you can start imagining how they're gonna be used. You can try to create some theories of how you'll be able to get some of them. But in the beginning, we will be putting some cards from the initial bosses into the game. And who knows, in the future, we can make these cards even as a real gift in the events that Kakele participates. So who knows, you might get a card of Capybara, a card of ET, STM, or some special card event. But this is also one of the future plans we have for these cards. Of course, we hope you like this novelty because we are developing them with a lot of care. But now, I wish you to see the comments, you guys, what you guys think about the cards. As you can see, we already have some examples. Lefyr, you want to comment something?
All right. Well, one of the things that most gets my attention in these cards, and I can go on without saying this, is certainly in the art. So first, I want to say congratulations for these cards monthly. They are very beautiful. And now talking more about the cards, I really think this will bring a lot of possibilities to the game. Currently, I miss a little more collectibles, and this is finally coming to the game and filling this gap. This makes the game much more full of content and objectives, in my opinion.
Yeah.
and,
Also, go ahead.
and one more thing, Chinche Shell.
This is important to talk, guys, because some of you may think, well, we don't wish the cards at all. But since this game is a MMORPG, we must filter with content about the roleplay game itself, because honestly, we lack from good games at the stores, even the mobiles or computers or consoles. We lack some good games like the old ones, and Kakele fits very well this requisite. So we always trying to implement for sure more hunts, dangerous places, new kind of challenges so that player can quite try, or some mysteries that make players looking for. So, and also we cannot forget to implement the environment content at all, because the cards is just one of the future implementations that we are bringing in the next coming updates. Like I will talk in the next topic, but like Lefyr said, the mounts, it was an impossible idea 2 years ago, and now we are making them true. So this is important. We talk, and we understand that some players will doesn't like the cards, but don't worry, you can make some profit from them selling to the other players. For those who like and wish to use, you can set up a deck and start battling each other with your cards. It brings more diversity to the content at all.
Yeah, Scorekeeper. What do
Yo.
you, what do you think about that?
Think about the cards.
Yeah,
Yeah, those cards. Well, at first I think. Well, at first, can I be honest with you guys? Well, at first I think I don't really care about it, but now I'm thinking that cards are gonna be more important in the future, and well, even though if you guys don't like it or whatever it is, I mean, some days you guys might have to adapt it.
Mhm. Yeah, we already know that not always will everybody will like some changes or new content, but honestly, it's impossible to give 100,000% which you guys always want, or like we always have to take care about the game itself. We take each step so with so much careful and care.
Mhm.
So too much. It's too hard to walk and being always improving and to make some mistake and lose some progress. And this is what we don't want because it will impact also on the players too. But about the cards is that I will read the comments now. Jarek is telling, are there any plans to help hunters and berserkers with ninth energy orb?
can I say?
Uh, yeah.
Well, in my opinion, this can currently be easily filled. I don't see much need in my opinion. It would end up taking away the two-handed weapon feature. But Zayo can talk more about that. But I already played with Zerker, and when I was playing, I don't see any needed, if no.
Mm-hmm. Explaining a little bit more about the 90 slot for equipment for Hunter and Berserker. Already, you have some options. I know it's a few options like the Kajin sight and the lens that Hunter has. We know that not the best in slots from those items, but you have some kind of different sets that you can make a night slot equipment on element. We cannot say that it's impossible to, like I said, from the mouse or the other stuff. We cannot say that it's impossible to implement a 91 like a quiver, maybe a small axe in a great axe. It can I cannot promise anything, but from this moment we don't have any exact plan to make those classes with our equipment with the nine slots, because the hunters itself and the berserkers itself already have their balancing on this missing slot, but this is part of their vocations. So in my opinion, if you add some items that fulfill this slot, like a one-handed axe that you can carry a shield, in my opinion, it would be too much powerful than should be, because like warriors would be like, hey, what's going on here? I am the one with the shield, and the Zerk is gonna be way stronger in overall, and some players will asking for a nerf or something like that. So this is a good question that you made, but I think I explained why we doesn't have many items like this and why we are planning on the future. Okay?
Well, Derek also asked this, so if you are adding minigame into the Kakele, then you should add like stamina regeneration in the pots while being online. Derek, we already have this. If you stay AFK in your depot, you will recover stamina. And if you are a premium account, you will recover 1 minute. It's 3 minutes, I think.
I can explain better if you want.
Ah, okay.
Wait.
Yes,
Wait, can I explain better?
You can explain too, Spar. You can go ahead then.
Okay, so like for stamina, like the way to recover stamina is like if you have a home, you could like recover it. But if you have premium though, it recovers way much faster. So
Uh,
yeah.
Giving more details, like Lefyr and Scorekeeper was talking. If you are not a premium account, you will recover one minute from stamina from 4 minutes offline without premium. If you have premium account, you will be recovering 1 minute of stamina, being 3 minutes offline. And also, if you are a premium account and also has a house, you will recover 1 minute of stamina in 2 minutes of being offline. So this is how the stamina work. Also, at this moment, you can ask for somebody that owns a house to share, so you can log off in the house and recover more quickly your stamina. Okay. Okay, guys, let's talk about the next topic. I think the players will like this one too. Today it has a nice amount of topics to talk, and this one will be the mounts. Who of you wants to know a little bit more the mounts? Guys, I'd like to talk a little bit about them. This system that is being implemented in this update now. I believe many of you already have seen some spoilers of the mounts in our social medias. Of course, we intend to bring more types of mounts as the updates comes out. Doctor, can you put the mounts? Você coloca as montarias para mim, por favor? Okay. Doctor is putting some spoilers for you guys. As you can see, you have the Sea Horse. Will be the one of the mounts you guys can grab and or buy it and make it. So we hope you guys like about it. Of course, we intend to bring more types of mounts as the update comes out, and around 1 or 2 mounts per update, which will be probably being the same thing from each update. So yes, we will have the dog outfit on the mount on a donkey mount, and also it's important to say that we already have some points decided on how the mounts will work. We also know how it will be happen and how you will get it. You will be getting those mounts. But unfortunately, we will be only able to talk in more detail in our next podcast, which will be the general one, the one who the Sergio does. This will happen with the next upcoming weeks, and because this system are still being implemented in the game and still a lot of testing, because to be able to make it happen and to be something cool, we need to work very hard on these things. Just to give you a little example, we need to adjust all the outfits to get in the right way it should be. So it was work from Doctor. He was doing those changes. It was insane work, extremely hard, challenging, because we had a short time to make some these changes. So if you guys like, please comment on it. It was put some a nice amount of effort, and we really hope you guys enjoy. But and also it was also a great work from the developers, because they have to implement this and change some kind of programmation in the game itself, and I think you guys will like. I think this system will change a little bit the PvP servers and also the PvE too, but in a positive way. Okay, don't worry. We are very eager to see what you guys think, but we will only be commenting it in much more detail in the next general podcast. Okay.
All right. Uh,
Mhm.
guys, I personally think that's very cool, and the thing I want to see the most is the dog on the top of the dragon. I think a lot of people here don't know, but my favorite
Yeah.
skin is the dog one, and not just on the top of the dragon, but I want to see this skin on top of all mounts because it's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Scorekeeper, we want to share your comments. Which mount you wish to ride?
Yeah, so as a player, well, as a warrior who always wears the night skin, what the mount I want to choose is a horse.
Classical warrior.
Yeah, because
Classical warrior with a horse.
riding the horse to victory, or maybe oh wait, riding all the mounts to victory
Just
per se.
so it's a war horse, not a common horse. It's a war horse.
Yeah.
that
Yes.
that might be possible in the future next update, but I can say at least a donkey we will have to freely ride. And like Lefyr said, it was so funny. And when I saw the doggy outfit riding the donkey, it was a funny moment because we saw and thought, whoa, that's kind of different.
Yeah, it is.
And
This kind of different, but very cool.
but cool, exactly. And also, Sergio doesn't like it, the idea from the first time, and he asked it to so we can put some kind of I forgot the name in English, like a skate or something like that, so the dog can run it up and down. But the mostly the ideas was with the dog outfit riding the monkey, the other horse, the other mounts like the sea horse one. It was really
Dragon too.
super cool. I bet the dog outfit with the mounts would be the one most used mounts in the next update. I'm sure about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be popular. A pet
Also,
riding a mount.
also, we have some comments from Estia and Paul43. Estia is saying it's special pink for me. She's talking about the Sea Horse. Yes, yeah, we think about the girls too. We know you guys, you girls are inside the game, and we care a lot about you guys, you girls. So you have yes on one female ride. Also, add more female outfits. Yeah, we have plans to add more female outfits. I'm not sure if we will be bringing this update, but probably we can have a chance to have more kind of female outfits. But usually it is created without any kind of gender. But we will be writing this comment. We know the importance, and maybe in the future we can bring exclusive for the female outfits. Okay. Also, we have the comment from Paul43. Mages on a broom. That makes sense, Paul. It can be possible. It will be funny. Maybe in a Halloween one event, maybe in the future, maybe a special mount. It's a good idea. And also, if you guys have some ideas to the mounts, you can guys go to the Discord, go to the Reddit, and put your suggestion there, so we can read, we can imagine how it's going to be work. We have some fun mounts already. We have I personally waiting for to release the one of the best mounts I've saw. It was quite impressive. I think many of you guys will must have because it's a dream team. It's a dream from the players. But about the mounts, that's it, guys. I hope
Huh.
it's okay.
Seconds are asking, hello, where is Scorekeeper?
Yeah.
Scorekeeper
You're looking at me, Seekins. Well, I'm not here, but you can hear my voice.
Scorekeeper is very famous on the servers.
Yeah, Scorekeeper also posts a lot of screenshots about their adventures on the Kakele this
Yeah.
group at the Kakele, right?
Right. Yeah. So I make a lot of good content here.
Nice. So you guys can check the Scorekeeper adventures. Like you guys can say, he has a lot of fans. Also, he's a nice player. I know him from like more than a year, in when we played together at Line server, and we had many stories. And he's a nice
Yeah.
guy. I like him so much.
Yeah. I've
So
met Zion too.
let's go to the one of the last topics: test server and update. Another thing that I need to comment with you is the release of the test server and our update. Guys, before we can speak clearly, we want to warn you that this depends on some factors and that can cause some changes in the dates. But we intend to be launching our update in the beginning of April, okay? And no, that isn't a joke, okay? We want to plan to say that we'll be launching in April Fools and do not launch. We don't have these plans. We really plans to launch the update in the beginning of the April. Uh, Most probably the test server will be open at the end of the March, and as I said before, isn't 100,000% sure. So always check our social medias to get know. Okay, we will send alert on everyone like in Discord. We also will make some posts in Facebook group, at TikTok, and the other social medias. So also, if you see first and see that your friend that didn't know yet, share with your friend, share this content. So it's important that you guys can test with us. From my experience, many of the problems we had to fix after the update, it was because we lacked on the testing some stuff. So this is really important. Like test your vocation, solo, within party, um, test everything you can, because this is extremely important. Because after we release this, the update, we cannot make some changes. So you guys will be must wait to until the next one. I think this is a common thing that I can ask for you guys, and I hope you guys understand and join the test server. Not only feel free for sure to just kill each other at PvP. We like this part too. Also, sometimes I play with the players too at the test server, just doing PvP for fun. But I will ask to you guys make keep on an eye on testing, on checking if everything is okay, so we can make a better update, faster update, and without any kind of troubles, problems, bugs, and well, you guys know. I will speak for the last topic now, so we can finish. Okay. This is an interesting topic that you guys may like. Also, I cannot forget you guys to like the videos, this podcast. We only had 5 likes, so please give us the support so we can feel you guys are enjoying the content. We know how to informate you guys, keep on contact. It's really quite important. So leave your feedbacks. Okay.
Zion, before you go to the next topic, seconds are asking, you guys are developers? No, I am a volunteer agent. I help the game in a way volunteer. And Zion is a senior community manager. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Explaining a bit about the our roles. The developers are two persons that are mainly doing the part of developing, implementing the system, mechanics, this kind of part. Also, then comes the SCM Sergio, which he is the director from our company. And then comes the SCMs, me and Doctor, Mutley, which we have some works like community, game art. We elaborate ideas to the new maps, to mechanics that may come, ideas from the new content we will be creating for you guys. This is our function. Then we have the volunteer agents and the junior volunteer agents, which they help to into the community. Also the tutors, they help into the community solving dogs, checking bugs, sometimes checking macros, bots. That kind of part of the game exists too. But and also they answer the Discord as well, keeping us informed that some might good ideas the other players can take to those VAs or tutors. So this is our role here in the game. Okay.
Mhm.
I will talk about the items. I will ask to Doctor. Você consegue colocar o spoiler dos itens, por favor? Let's talk about our last spoiler from the day, the items. I could not talk about new things that are always coming in every update, and you guys can imagine it will be always for sure the items. This is subject that many people like when we comment because everyone knows that as the new update comes out, we have new thematic items from the same from the update from time to time. And I personally like it the green set. To be honestly, for me, it's the most beautiful one. I think you guys have saw already in our social medias. Uh, and which I wish to know which set, in your opinion, guys, is most beautiful. You guys can imagine how you can get those items. Also, so to Lefyr and Scorekeeper, and also to the comments, what you guys think? We wish to know about it.
Well, honestly, they are very beautiful. As well, the cards I praised monthly. I can let it go blank and not say congratulations to the doctor and Natu. And to who don't know, Natu and doctor that do these sprites, so it's very beautiful. It's a good work. I feel that with each update, they improve more and more their abilities.
Or
Yeah, so the items here, they look really cool, by the way, along with the mounts and the cards as well here. We'll just have to wait for the next update then.
one opinion that I have about the items, and some players may agree, it's the items. Even passing each update, they are becoming more detailed with more effects, with more. They are more beautiful since we are doing every update. And honestly, that kind of sets, the Cyclops was pretty nice, honestly. But that kind of underwater sets is, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful that I've seen. Like the armor, the helmet, the sword itself. Also, we have our anchor, maybe a weapon for the berserkers. Hitting with anchor would be funny.
Maybe a two.
Maybe two. So we hope you guys enjoy this kind of items. We expect that may be really useful for you all, and we want to see your new journey that will be being underwater. We are extremely hyped to see you guys exploring, doing the new quests,
Swimming.
swimming, exactly, swimming, passing some challenges underwater. We really hope. I think the underwater team was needed to Kakele because we have heaven, hell, void. We have the galaxy mountains. life to the Crystal Dragons, and why not we don't have underwater team.
Ooh,
So we hope
underwater
you
content.
guys really enjoying, and that's it, guys. Also, Estia is commenting, not sure, of course. I can say, let's go swim.
Yeah.
Exactly. We are hyped to see everybody swimming and working hard to solve the new mysteries that are coming. Guys, I will finish our podcast for now. Once again, I want to thanks for your presence. I wanted to tell that it was very good to be here and bringing some news, and that we expect all of you in your social medias and also inside Kakele. I could not fail again and forget to once again ask for your like. It's one of the most important ways of encouragement that you give us here on YouTube. I will pass to the words to the guest now, and with that, I will finish, guys. Once again, thanks so much. Lefyr, can you say bye?
Yeah. So, guys, it was a pleasure to be here with you. I hope to show up more often to talk. If you need help with something, just call me on Discord and I will be helping. And that's it. See you later.
Keeper?
Well, see you later, guys. This is my first time podcast, and it was a lot of fun.
Nice. So once again, guys, thank you all for participating, joining our podcast. Lefyr, Scorekeeper, Doctor, the guys who are watching us until now. And that's it, guys. Thanks to you all. Doctor, pode fechar.
See ya.
See ya.